Welcome back, guys. This is part 2 of the training video on knowing exactly what moves to make. So when I left you, we were just looking at the fact that I have traffic in order to be able to go ahead and purchase and qualify my panels, but I'm limited with the eligibility. Just to recap, I've only got permission or eligibility in my account here to do 9 yellow panels, and I have 25 I want to get away. So my focus immediately is telling me that my focus in order to get those 25 away is going to have to be on purple panels. Now I have $245 to spend. I know that a purple panel is going to cost me $30. So if I take $245 and divide it by 30, I can buy 8 panels. So by buying 8 panels, what I do know is for every purple panel I buy, I will get eligibility or permission for 2 more yellows. So if I was to buy 8 purple panels now, and I have the money to do that due to the amount that's being paid into my e-wallet, I will be able to get 16 additional yellows away. Now I've already got permission for 9. By doing and buying the 8 purple, it'll give me 16 more. 9 plus 16 is 25. Well, that's very fortuitous. That's exactly the amount of panels I need to get away. So my move is quite simple here. I need to be buying 8 purples, and as I buy those purples, I will see, and I'll do it on a one-by-one basis. You can see what happens. So please do make a note that this currently reads at 47,500. And this figure here reads at 135. So as I qualify a purple panel, I buy one first, qualify it and release it. This figure should be going down by 15,000 at a time, but this figure here should be going up by 10,000 at a time. So let's get on and do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to purchase panels, click on that. That will bring up the screen where all the panels are listed, and I'm going to initially put in 8. In fact, I won't do that. I did say I'd do them one at a time. In fact, no, I'll put them in an 8 because I need the 8. I'll qualify them one at a time. That would be the easiest thing to do. I'm going to go to buy now. It's going to tell me that those 8 panels at $30 each are going to cost me $240. Well, I have $245 in my e-wallet. I'm going to go next. It's going to tell me exactly the amount of the transaction and how much I'll be left in my e-wallet once I've finished. I shall click confirm, and it will then tell me that that's done. So if I now go to manage inventory, have a look at view panels, have a look at purple, I should have 8 unqualified panels now sitting in my inventory. I'm going to scroll down because I'm conscious of time. We don't want to be going through to a third video, and here they all are. So there's 8, all sat within there ready to be qualified. Now again, if I hover over that, I have permission for 9 yellow panels, and I happen to have free traffic at the moment for 9. So I'm fine. I have enough to do both. I have free traffic, I don't have to eat into my traffic pack that I purchased before, and I have eligibility or permission for 9 anyway. So let's get on with that, but I'm going to do the first one here. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to lock the panel off. Now the reason for locking a panel off is simply that by locking it, it means I can't transfer it to anybody else, but the person above me will get the sales credits for that immediately. It won't be dependent on me qualifying it. So if you do get panels into your inventory and you're not planning on qualifying them straight away, lock them off, because that will help the person above you with their sales credits, their free credits. So I've clicked lock, that's done. I'm going to then change this to 50%, as I will with all of my panels, because I want to know that I've got control when they pay out again, and I may make these sort of decisions when these panels mature. I don't want to automatically buy 2 purples. I want to focus on yellow predominantly and then purple, but I want to have that decision. And then I'm going to click on qualify, and what you'll see here is, sorry, that didn't obviously click correctly. Qualify the panel. Are you sure you want to qualify? Yes, absolutely. And what you'll see if I hover here now is that that's not taken any of my traffic from my general traffic, the traffic pack that I purchased. What it does by default is it takes it from my free traffic first. So it'll use up all my free traffic before it uses the traffic that I've physically paid for. And what you can see here, which I asked you to note, is that my purple permission or eligibility has gone down. It does still say 9. If I refreshed that panel, refreshed the page, it sometimes just needs refreshing. It won't say 9. It will adjust itself down and say 8 now, as you can see. So sometimes you just need to refresh the panel, but you know that by qualifying one of those, it's removed one from your permission. But again, what's important is my yellow has gone from 47.5 now to 57.5. So I can now do 11 panels. It was 9, I can now do 11. So I need to get this figure here, not for 11, I need to get it through to 25. So let's get cracking with those. The moves are going to be exactly the same. I'm going to lock the panel. I'm going to click OK. I'm going to set it to 50% and I'm going to qualify the panel. I'm going to click OK. What I didn't do last time, which I should have done, you always want to click on Get Impressions as soon as you've done that. All that does is that stores your free impressions into your impression bank so that when you launch your online business to generate your free traffic, there is a website that we can put together. We're just finished building it for you that will do it all in an automated system so that you can actually advertise your business anywhere that you so wish. We tested it this week in a couple of areas, placed one very small advert, had 24 responses, new subscribers to our mailing list. All of those then will receive a series of 20 emails over 45 days, encouraging them to get involved with Banners Broker. And also, in addition to those 20 new subscribers, I had 2 clients or 2 new people that signed up free of charge with a free account. So I've spoken to both of those, and both of those are getting up and running on Monday. So it's very, very important to try and build your business as well. And that system is quite an impressive system. Some of you may have gone through it to get to this stage and have seen the landing page. We have what we call a squeeze page, that when people click on an advert anywhere from a website or a newspaper and see that link and they click on it, they get a landing page which has a video presentation encouraging them to put their name and email in. Once they've done that, that's great. They're a subscriber and they will then get an automated response of 20 emails explaining why Banners Broker is a great business to get involved with. And of course, if we then encourage them to go on and open a free account, and if they do so, then of course we have their telephone number that we can ring them and see how we can assist them further and get them set up and running. So I'm just going to very quickly whip through all of these now. Can't remember whether I've done that. I have already done Get Impressions, so that's why the error codes come up. And I'm just going to go through all of these in the same way, lock them off, qualify them, and get the impressions. And you can do this pretty much in any order. I tend to work from left to right, but you don't need to do that. And I'm going to be fairly quick about this because I really want you to see the end result of what it's done in our e-wallet as well. So lock the panel off. I probably don't need to lock the panel because I'm qualifying it straight away. So it means that the impressions will go, the free credits will go up the line to the person above me immediately. But just for habit and to show you guys, try and get into the routine of doing that, because if you don't qualify your panels, it does really help the person above. Now, the amazing thing is I talk to people who are in this business some 6 months ahead of me. I think we're pretty much there with all of those. So I'm now going to go to the top and I'm just going to hover on my yellow. And bearing in mind I haven't refreshed the page, you'll probably be horrified and think, well, nothing's happened. It still says 11 panels. As I said, I just need to go to the top, refresh the page for it to recalculate itself, come back down and hover over it, and of course there it is. it's now showing me that I can qualify 25 yellows. So I'm going to rapidly do that now, but I can only do it as much as my traffic will allow me to do. So I'll do that, and then I'm going to come back in and purchase a traffic pack and do the rest. So I've got 4 panels there, and I have 10 in free traffic. So I can do 14 out of those 25, and then, as I say, I'll come back in and I'll purchase a traffic pack and do the rest. So I'm going to quickly whip up, manage inventory, view panels, yellow, unqualified. That's going to open those, and I'm going to rattle through those in the same way. Lock them off, change them to 50%, qualify them, and get the impressions. I won't hang around in doing this, because as I say, the most important thing is I want to show you what that's done to the business at the end. Do as many of these, just keeping an eye on the time, because as I say, I don't want to roll over to that second video. Now I have guys that I was saying that are 6 months or so ahead of me. This is all they do all day when the engine rotates. Lovely position to be in. They have so many panels maturing, and I don't mind telling you that some of these are getting payouts on a monthly basis of $15,000, $22,000. It is quite extraordinary, and of course the more panels that you have, you get to a point where the business has that many panels in it that by taking substantial sums out doesn't really affect it, because in 4 weeks time you're back to the same position again. And that's really the position we all want to get to, where you've got a residual income, you haven't got to worry about taking some good revenue out. So my advice is try and not withdraw anything for the first 6 months. Keep putting it back in, buying more panels, and you'll get to that point very, very quickly. If you take it out too early, it slows the business down quite significantly. And the aim is not short term. I've done 10 there. That's enough for the moment. I'm going to drop back in, as I say, with another traffic pack I'm going to purchase. That'll take me through to 3 traffic packs that I'm committed to each month. I have no problem with traffic packs at all. If I'm buying traffic packs, I have panels to qualify them. So let's just jump up and take a look at the e-wallet now. And there would have been some big changes, because obviously I've bought a number of purple panels, and you can see here already that my unfinished panels now have gone up to 4,800. So I'm now not far off $5,000 that will be paid out when all of the panels now that I have in motion, and bearing in mind I've still got another 15 panels to add to this. So that figure will go up. In fact, that figure will go up to over $5,000 for the first time. So another threshold I'm going to go through today, because I've got $150 worth of panels that will be included in that. So that being doubled at the end when they're finished, that will be $300 onto that figure. And my total earnings likewise will increase as well. So I'm hoping that that's been really useful for you to see, or for you to understand some of the moves that I've made there. If you have any questions, feel free to drop me an email through. As always, there'll be a link underneath this. I'm going to post this on my blog, so if you want to take a look at it, if you are obviously not part of the group at the moment and wish to get involved, or have been watching from the outside as to what's going on, then just click on the create a free account underneath, put in your details, and of course I'll be delighted to then give you a call through and get you up and running and give you some of the sort of the small secrets that will help you get on your way very quickly. That's all for now, guys. Speak to you soon. Take care.